Claustrophobic or not, lifts are uncomfortable for just about everyone. Packed into a sardine can with a group of strangers standing shoulder to shoulder, or alone in a small box wondering if the floor is about to drop out from beneath you. Stranger things and unexplainable incidents have happened over centuries inside the lifts. Some paranormal experts even concluded that lift itself is a different dimension that links to some unknown world. In 2010 December, a young woman, a mother and brother were staying in a hotel at Seattle, USA. The young lady and her mother went looking for a vending machine because they had a craving for junk food. They had to head down a couple of floors to find the machine, but instead of taking the normal lifts, which were quite a distance from their room, they decided to use the service lift, which was right in the hall. When the doors opened, they noticed that there was a chair sitting in a corner, likely for the maid to sit and rest while traveling between floors. The daughter made a comment, "I bet you someone is sitting in this chair." It was a comment just out of hand, but when they got to the floor they needed, the lift door just wouldn't open. The daughter then proceeded to say, "Maybe this thing is haunted." The minute she said that, both mother and daughter heard a low, uncomfortable laugh, and it sounds as if it was coming through an old radio. The two of them spring out of the lift as soon as the door opened. Mirrors are said to allow you to see spirit, even if they are not seen by the naked eye. One woman in Manila, Philippines had multiple experiences in a lift filled with mirrors at her workplace. Multiple times over the course of months, she and a few of her co-workers would see someone get on the lift way before them. But upon getting into the lift themselves, no one would be waiting for them. None of them seems to want to talk about it. But the woman at the center of this story, whom said her family always have a feel for paranormal, could see distorted reflection of figure over 6 feet standing in the lift with them. Months went by, and finally someone brought up the subject with her, asking her if she was seeing what was going on as well. It turned out that a woman who works for the same company as them had died of heart attack in that very lift. The woman who died was roughly 6 feet tall and fit the general description of the distorted reflection people have been seeing. A historic theatre in England is a well-known spot for ghost walk tour, especially the theatre's lift. One of the former owners of the theatre tells of the murder took place inside the building. An actress was found murdered in the lift. The spirit of the woman has been seen entering and exiting the lift. The spirit will supposedly stare right at you if you see her, before she disappears back to where she come from. The lift is also known to move on its own without any warning. The ding of the lift made when it reaches its destination is loud and stirring, especially for staff who are there on their own after hours. Do you have any strange and unexplainable paranormal encounter in the lift before?